inches off your waistline, effortlessly.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another edition of American Pickerman. This is Season 6, Episode 23, and don't get too comfortable because it's going to be a short one, I think, because I don't have a whole lot. Not a beautiful weekend. Friday actually turned out to be okay, but the weather doesn't seem to matter anymore. There just aren't any sales to pick from. But did get a few things, and let me show you this right away since I already have it packaged, ready to go. Show it to you now so I don't forget to show it to you, because I can't. So here. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so that was picked up from the last sale of the weekend. Picked that up for $1. It's a Sony Walkman. Nice older one with the auto reverse and the AM/FM radio and all that. Comes with the headphones with the remote on it and everything. So that's sold already. Paid $1 for that, and you'll see what it sold for later. From the same sale, picked up this guy. Oh, you might have noticed that I'm back in the old digs here at the office.
No! God, please, no! No!
Doing it just because all my stuff is here and I'm here and it's late on a Monday and just getting her done. So I can get up, get the video up before Thursday maybe this week. Anyway, also for $1 at the same sale, picked up this SanDisk, a whopping 1 gigabyte MP3 player, but new in the package, and people just dig this old stuff. I mean, it's like I grew up on this one. I want to have it. It's the one I like. So anyway, this will go for probably between $60 and $70, and for $1, that finished up my Saturday real nice on a positive note. What else? Okay, from the same sale, got this little lot here. I'll just go through them real quickly, but not too quickly, otherwise the show's too short. This is Clausen's Touring Atlas of the United States and Canada. Very cool old atlas with some nice, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this to you or not, but I'll try without dropping it or tearing it. It's really not too exciting. It's just red, white, and blue maps there. There's Alabama and Mississippi. So they go by zones, obviously, not alphabetically. Great power loop ad on the back there. Anyway, so $5 for these lots. I think this is probably from the 40s. I haven't looked at it closely enough to actually determine what year it is, but that's my guess, probably from the 40s. And this will go for, I think it was around $20. The rest of these things are all $5 to $10. A reliable recipes from Calumet baking soda.
Onion power. Oh, if a new box doesn't show up soon, a lot of food's gonna get spoiled.
Recipes for orange cream cake. Hey, that sounds... Oh, Calumet donuts. That looks pretty tasty, doesn't it? So 5 to 10 on that. More like 10. A map of Greater Kansas City, and again, I did not tear this apart. This is a full-size map. Full-size map. Okay, it's not full-size. Not the same size as Kansas City, but it's a good size fold-out map, and I don't want to take it apart and try and tear it. I'm guessing 1930s on this guy, probably. And I think that's about 10 to 15 on that. And look at this, still in the original envelope. Look at it. Calligraphy. People wrote back in the day, can you believe it? With a fountain pen. And inside is another baking powder.
Uh-oh! We're saved! You foods are going to keep your smells to yourselves. Party pooper!
A recipe book. This is the new Dr. Price cookbook. Dr. Price baking soda. See, right there. There's what it looks like. It's phosphate baking powder. And some recipes in there. See? Told you. Anyway, real good condition on that. Real good. Couldn't find an exact match, but I'm going to go with that $10 kind of guess there. So that was a pretty good find altogether. What else? Okay, a couple of things here. This is an old drawer pull. Not sure exactly what date.
Bad date.
That would be from. See, you just you pull the drawer. But I'm guessing probably the 20s, maybe the 30s. I don't know. Paid what I paid. I think I paid $1 for that, and that will go for around 10. And I couldn't find an exact match on this, so I'm not sure what it's going to go for. It's Bowden Swiss, number 500, 5/8, first quality, made in Germany, straight razor. with the box. It's pretty nice. And it's in, you know, looks good until you open it, and then you see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there are a few chunks.
Open whiteboard chunky. Chunky.
Out of that guy, so that reduces the value. But I think I paid 10 for that. A little pricey, but it came with a box, so that was nice. Hopefully around 20 for that. So not a great find, but not losing any money. Anywho, for $1, picked up this first generation iPhone here. Not in great shape, wear-wise, and even worse shape, working-wise. Plugged it in, tried to charge it for a little bit, and it just doesn't want to power up. I don't know if it's got a bad battery or other issues, but only paid $1 for that and the charger, and even broken, these things go for 15 to 20, so not a disaster. By any means. So here, kind of like a scratch ticket, but kind of not, because I did a little searching through the box. Just a big box of old pencils, pens, from any number of eras here. But I dug through a little bit, and it was only $1. See, $1. That's what I paid for it. And yes, it's good to go through those boxes because I found a couple of decent things. Not great. Here's an old, I think that's a Scripto pencil, or is it pencil? Nope, it's pen, ballpoint pen, but it's got this weird little clicky up here, so that's 5 to 10 on that. Old Pentels, people would just like these old Pentels. Not going to get much for that, but if I can get a couple of them, then we're talking, like maybe 2 for $10. Didn't look to see if this had any value. It's an old, it's a LCD watch pen. I don't think it has a lot of value, but it was in there, and I thought I'd show it to you. It's kind of cute little Dyson top advertising pen. I think it's an auto write, or I'm sorry, a write point. So that's kind of nice, except got a big crack right there. So still $5 on that. A couple of one silver tone cross pen, one gold filled cross pen. And this is a Hallmark pen. I don't think that has any value, but by gosh, it's shiny, isn't it? Sure is. And this is a Ken Art. That's kind of funky looking, isn't it? That's a mechanical pencil. I didn't look the value up on that, but probably doesn't have any because it's got that nasty warp in it. But here, this was the whole reason I grabbed the thing.
Look at this catch. Holy cow.
It's a sterling silver pen. Made in England. I forget the maker, William Martin or Mason or something. Anyway, it's got some hallmarks on there that you really can't see unless I take and put a picture here. Okay, you either saw the picture or you didn't. In any case, it's a nice sterling pen, a little bit tarnished, but otherwise working fine. And that's probably worth about $10 to $15. So all day it's probably $50, $60, and I've got a whole bunch of spare pens there. If I won't be running out of ink anytime too soon. So not a bad find for $1. Not too exciting a find here. Clearly, it's just one of those ever popular Texas Instruments TI 84 Plus Silver Edition. Good condition, got to clean it up a little bit, but it does works just fine. Got it for $5, and that's still, I think, around $50, $60. Now, you could be asking yourself, what's in this box? Could be a tackle box. Ooh. Could be a sewing kit. Ah. Could be any number of other things. I'll just show you what it is. It was only 50 cents, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. Well, I might have. If it was $1, I might have bought it. If it was $2, I might have bought it. It's just all full. I should be able to tip these all over onto my desk. Magic the Gathering cards. Some early ones, the 3rd edition revised, I think, the ones, lightly colored white border ones. Anyway, some of these cards are worth hundreds of dollars. So certainly worth a stab in the dark.
Connie Ann is a veteran at being a target for her mother's cutlery.
Especially when you can get it for only 50 cents. The whole box is probably 500 cards or better in here, but sadly, no gems. So, but some interesting, got some autographed ones here. I don't think they're anybody's rookie cards, but they are autographed by the artist. Just show them to you real quick because what else you got to do? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That guy scribbled right on that card. How about that? Dan Fraser, you got a big thick pen there. Dan Fraser had a big thick pen there. Anyway, okay, so got all that for 50 cents. These, I don't know, they're all a couple bucks. So it really didn't pay off too well. I might sell just the lot and get, 20 bucks, 30 bucks for the lot. So I'm certainly not bad for 50 cents, but darn, sure would have wished, sure wish I would have found one of those gems.
Holy God! That's an album freaking lotus!
For 50 cents, as you can see right here by this sticky label, picked up this, it's a silver plated, what was it? It's a julep spoon for sifting drinks back in, I guess around the turn of the century. Rather old, and not, I think, as is, it's probably worth about $10 to $20, so a good little find there. Hey, how about a look at some jewelry? Yeah, so not a whole lot of jewelry this week. Sadly, nothing like last week, that's for darn sure. But here, let me go grab the pieces. Because seeing them once is not enough. You want me to hold them up. So, got these two from the same sale, the unicorn head and the, I don't know if you could really tell by the picture because it didn't turn out too well, but this is a Kemper Insurance.
Kemper.
5-year service pin. They're both sterling, quarter piece on those. The Kemper. People kind of like these service pins, so I'm guessing I can get 10 to 15 for that. Unicorn head, I don't know, maybe that's probably just a couple bucks if I get lucky. From another sale, these were all from another sale. I got this, and this is all sterling. We'll just leave it at that. I don't know, it's some kind of Japanese symbol. Could be good luck, could be bad luck. I don't know, but anyway, I paid $2 for this whole rest of the lot. You're going to see a pair of mismatched earrings. They're not mismatched. They're each missing one, but anyway, they're sterling. Didn't I say that already? Anyway, so got those. Got the paw charm. This is kind of weird. This is a Star of David with a paw on it. I'm not sure, how that all comes together, but there it goes. There it is. This little piece actually has that a little bit of gold. Okay, look at this picture again. Okay, what is that? What is, it's a charm or a pendant. Yeah, this. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's signed on the back. I can't read it now. It's M.M. Rogers, and there were a number of these on what's it called? eBay. And so the guy's stuff sells, but unless I can say what exactly that is, because I don't know what that is. It's not a paintbrush. It's not a bowling pin. If you know what it is, let me know, and then I can sell it. And finally, this little, I think that's a spaniel. I don't know my dogs too well. It's not a Mastiff. It's not a St. Bernard, but anyway, I think that's a spaniel. And that'll probably go for, $10 to $15 if I can determine exactly what it is. So that's it for the jewelry, yeah, sadly. And now, the last thing of the week, and I think I don't know, it might be the find of the week. Yeah, it might be the find of the week. I can't tell you. This is it. You know what that is? I'll let you look a minute. It's a switch plate cover for push-button switches, like would be on an apartment building or something. I don't know.
So what's this one do? Don't touch that. What's this one do? Don't touch that. What's this one do? Don't touch that. What does this one do?
Certainly is a nice one. That's called Japanning. That it's copper, and that weird imprinting on there is called Japanning. I guess I found out. So no exact matches on this could I find. There was one that had three, just three. 1, 2, 3. And that sold for $38, I believe it was. This thing weighs like 2 pounds. It's a beast. So this thing is it's huge, and I think it's very rare. And I'm hoping that this is going to be $100 to $150. That's what I'm going to shoot for anyway. Might be overkill. It actually doesn't qualify for the find of the week. It's actually that Sony so far is the find of the week, the Sony Walkman. Anyway, but not a bad find. Paid $8 for it. Looking to get $100 to $150 in my dreams. So anyway, that is it. I told you it was going to be a short show. I warned you. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Ha! I lied. Okay, now this is really, really honestly the last thing. Piece of uranium glass, Vaseline ware, if you will. Little sandwich server tray thing. Just, would you like a sandwich? I don't have any sandwiches there. I guess I shouldn't offer you a sandwich if I don't have sandwiches on my platter, and I don't. anyway, paid $1 for that. Couldn't find an exact match, but I'm guessing probably in the $20 to $30 range for that. So anyway, really and truly now, guys, that's it. Thanks for coming by. Next week, who knows? The weatherman says it's going to be nice, so hopefully that'll work out, and hopefully we'll find some more sales and some more stuff. In the meantime, check out updates on a few things that sold last week, and hope you have a good week, and see you next time. See ya.
Thanks to the new Super Walkman from Sony, the world's smallest cassette player. And while you lose inches here, with Sony sound, you won't lose a thing here. The new Super Walkman, indisputably the world's smallest cassette player.
Sony, no baloney. Why don't you come and see us? We got about 25 different Walkmans for you from Sony.